Hey there, how's it going there, YouTube? It's me once again making another video about my Ruger SR45. I don't know if you can see that right there. But I'm doing this video right now on how to disassemble and reassemble this gun for cleaning or repairs, maintenance, whatever you got to do with it. Alright, so right now I'm gonna start off with making sure my gun is clear and safe for me to disassemble. And right now, as you can see, one of Ruger features, the loaded indicator, which I like. Let you know whether there's a bullet in the chamber or not. Safety on. So right now what I'm gonna do is, as you can see, with the safety on, you cannot rack it. So I'm gonna take the magazine out before I clear this chamber. And you cannot rack it with the safety on. So you have to take the safety off as if you're going to fire this pistol. So 45 caliber bullet pops out right there. Okay, the first thing you do with this pistol, you want to slide it back. You want to rack it, but when you rack it, you want to put this slide lock on right in front of the safety. So that's what it looks like when you have the slide lock on. This is not the slide lock when you got it locked back. This is a safety. This here, that's a slide lock. Alright, so the first thing with this pistol, over here on this side, you have a little notch that you want to either take an eraser or you can use your finger. I normally use my finger, but I have gloves on because of all the chemicals inside of these cleaners that we use on these pistols. I just don't trust that on my skin, and probably later on, even if I wash my hands, I end up touching my eyes or whatever. So right now I'm going to use the eraser. Just a little notch in there. You just want to put the eraser on and just slide it right on down. Alright. And once you slide it right on down, that's what you'll see. What you can see right there, how it's poking out a little bit more from what you've seen before. I actually pushed it down. It's right there, right on side of the eraser. So that's what it looks like. So from this point on right here, you want to flip the gun over, and you'll see it looks like a button. You want to take your pencil or whatever. Now with this part, I actually uses a pencil because it's a little flush with the gun. So you want to put your pencil on top of that and just push in. That simple. See how it looks a little bit more hollow up in there? So once you push it in or whatever, you have this little piece sticking out the side of your pistol right here. Just want to pull that piece right there. You just want to pull it straight on up and out. That's what it looks like. You want to set that to the side, and from this point you just want to pretty much rack it, and once you rack it, is what you'll get. You see that right there? Slides straight on off. This is what you have. Alright, this right here, you got all your you can clean this on out. What I do with this point, at this point, I use a little lubrication in there. I use a Q-tip, lube it up and put a little cleaner on it, and I just go through all the little chambers in here, because it's real, it's a whole bunch of little small pieces and parts in here that move, that I like to keep clean. So we want to get to this piece right here. First off, you have your spring. You just want to grab it from the back and pop it on out. That's what you have. Set that to the side. With this piece right here, just want to go ahead and lift it on up. That's what you have right there. So that'll just give you this right here. And what I do is, like, once again, I take my Q-tip, clean it, put a little cleaner on it, and I just rub it through all the little pieces, the little grooves, the little holes, the little slots, or whatever, just to get it lubed up and cleaned out, Now, once I get that done, I just set that to the side and let it soak. I take board cleaner and a board snake. I don't have it out right now. You can go buy that. It's not really expensive, but it's not cheap, depending on what caliber pistol you got. Get some board cleaner. And you just, soak it in some board cleaner. You get the bore snake and you just feed it straight on through the bore. I do it about 3 or 4 different times just to make sure it's completely cleaned out. And I soak this inside some cleaner as well. Me personally, I don't buy really, really expensive cleaner for all my pistols. I got a rifle, a 22 rifle that I like to shoot a lot. And I use the basic. This is what I use on it. And my gun, the gun shop actually told me, my gun dealer at Gary's Gun, he told me you can pretty much use this for the pistol, not a problem. And like I said, I had this gun for a while now, and it's not a problem. If you don't have a bore cleaner, a bore snake, which I didn't at the point in time, I take a small sock like this. I take my pencil, I just slide it through the sock. Like this, so right here. Slide it through there like that. Pull it down where it's kind of tight. And I actually dip this inside of the bore cleaner. And I just feed it straight through the bore, a few times. Twist it or whatever, and take it again. Take it through here, just feed it through all the little slots. When I go through here and here, I don't, be as aggressive with it, because I don't want to break anything. So putting this back together, put it together the same way you took it apart. You want to take this, you pretty much only put this in one way. You just want to take it, slide it on through there, put it back to, as far as it can go. And if you want to make sure you got it in there, see the little writing at the top, and it should be the way you will read it, not backwards or upside down or whatever. So you want to take your spring, side with the hole in it right there. I don't know if you can see that, side with the hole in it. And you got this side over here without the hole or anything in it. That side with the hole, you want towards the end of the muzzle. And you want to make sure it's in that slot right there. So you just slide it right on in there. And you want to push it down to where you hear a click. Did you hear that? Click. It's in there. All right. So that's pretty much all you got with that. I take that spring, I soak it a little bit, and I just let it sit so I can get pretty lubed up after my day at the range, which is coming up in another video. And once again, subscribe, please. So you see the silver railing you have right there? That's what it looks like. So you pretty much want to take this with the grooves in it, and you just want to slide it right on back on your railing like this here. And I don't stop there. You could stop there if you wanted to, but me, I don't. I like to rack it one more time. But the thing with that is, if you got it to this point, you can't put your pen in. And this is really important. I can't stress it. So you want to pretty much slide it back and put your slide lock on. Like that there. If you don't do this, without you doing this stage right here, when you get ready to put this pin back in, you won't be able to. You can possibly bend it, break it, or whatever. So you want to make sure your slide lock's on. You want to take the pin. You want to slide it in that hole right there. Take it and just pop it on in. And you got another hole up at the top you want to line it up with. Slide it right on there. And if you remember that little piece right there, you can either leave that out and put your magazine in and that'll push it up, or you can either take the back of your pencil, finger, whatever, right there, and you can just slide it back up like that way. Normally I'll just take my pencil and just take it and pop it back up in place where you don't see it. That little notch right there, you can I'm gonna show you once again. Show you what it looks like. That's what it looks like popped out. And you can take this, and that's what it looks like when it's popped in. All right, so you want to take it, rack it. You know, I put my magazine back in, slide chamber indicator on, safety on. Safety first, especially if you have kids like I do. Thank you very much, YouTube, and I appreciate you watching this video, and all you YouTubers. You have a very, very blessed day. And please subscribe. You know, it don't hurt to subscribe. I have a lot more videos coming soon. Thank you, and have a very, very blessed day.